to episode number 38 of the Taylor Trash Podcast. Oh, you might want to put
I'm going to stop doing my work.
Put your work away there. Give me that beverage.
Bang.
Give me that peach mango. It's my one treat a week treat.
That's true, because the food you eat all week is not a treat to you. You are on a very strict diet.
Very important announcement. We are hiring for a new co-host. I would like somebody who's kind of positive.
No, I'm just saying you have lots of treats. How's that negative?
All right.
Yep.
So we just came out of a cast party.
We did.
For Scrooge.
We did.
You won
Scrooge
a nice
is
little
over.
Award, so
I did. Clearly, I was a fun drunk on stage.
Here's a picture of you all.
Yeah. I had a good time. I know my son doesn't listen to this podcast. Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Probably not.
A solid 8 weeks of kindness and conversation and happiness. I loved every second of it. I hope it bleeds over into real life. Not sure it will. And
I got a fair amount of naps in. And I ate corn dogs for dinner 3 times.
Yeah.
I think I'm corn dogged out. I'm not.
Well, you eat your corn dogs. You warm them up in the microwave.
Either way, I'm definitely fast food drive-through done.
You've had some bad experiences lately.
Done. And I don't want to fault them, whatever. Okay.
Well, you can fault them. It's their fault.
Yeah, I guess it's their fault. But, I can always look in the bag before I actually drive away. That's an option of mine.
Yeah. And not to do that. I mean, are you going to open up each item that's wrapped up in your bag? Because sometimes it's the item.
Yeah, that's a good point. Either way.
Because once we ordered you, what was it? A double cheeseburger?
The Wendy's.
At Wendy's.
The Wendy's.
Just no tomatoes. No tomatoes is what we said.
Well,
and it's what it said on the screen. No tomatoes.
There were no tomatoes on it.
There were no tomatoes on it. Yeah.
It was also missing meat and.
It had meat.
Yeah.
It was just meat and cheese.
But it was missing one of the meats.
One of the meats was missing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And there was mustard.
Oh.
So there you go. Who doesn't like just? I'm sure people got it. Probably the people behind us. Maybe that's what they ordered.
I don't know. Eli's was in there and it was right.
Yeah. At the Christmas parade here in town yesterday.
Yes, I did not get to go.
Nice. Yeah, I think you missed out on a good parade.
Well, I was in a play.
It went on for almost an hour.
Yeah. Well, I got to help the NHS set up and help them get their costumes on and everything.
Good.
And give them the instructions I had for keeping all the stuff and putting it up correctly and returning it to school Monday. I feel like they did it. They're top-notch kids. They're top-notch kids, and they had an adult with them.
I thought Eli was with them.
And I got the two girls that looked the most responsible and said, "Hey, look at me," about this remote control that goes with some stuff. And I was like, "This is where it goes. Please put it back in there."
I'm in charge now.
So,
you know what movie that's from?
Yeah, I never saw it, but it's the one about Tom Hanks and pirates.
It's a good movie.
Because it's a meme.
Good movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
So yeah, it's been a dynamic, very dynamic, a lot of moving parts. It's been a very dynamite week.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
It has been a good week.
And I'm off work tomorrow.
Good for you.
So it's the last of my vacation days. You got to use them for the end of the year. They do not give you a trophy for not using all your vacation days.
Then you should use them.
So I'm using them.
Mm-hmm. So, it's like a real American type thing to not use them.
You know what? Some people, I'm not going to say this word because nobody's done it anytime recently, but they'd be like, "Man, I couldn't get them all in." I'm like, "What? Just leave. Let's go.
Yeah.
Make a plan. Next Friday, I'm off." You know what? Doors are still open.
Well, sometimes it's difficult to take off work. I don't get vacation days, but I do get 3 personal days a year, and I rarely take my personal days, but ours do roll over and become sick days. So we don't lose them, but we have 3 days a year that we can just take off for whatever reason. We just have to get them approved, and I rarely take them. This year I'm taking 2 in January, but
you got a little something right here, a little brown on your nose. Oh,
I thought I really did. No, I'm not. I just don't take them because it's difficult to wrap my head around okay, I won't be there. It's just going to be, unless I have a plan, unless I'm going somewhere fun, it's I don't want to do it. and just sit at home because it adds stress to like getting stuff done at work.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah.
Welcome to our culture.
Yeah.
Those who listen abroad, which there are some. Not broads who listen, but who listen abroad.
And there's broads that listen.
Yeah. Is that a term still used, broads?
I don't think so. Not like seriously.
I think I'd like Frank Reynolds from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There's the word broads.
Oh, yeah. I'm not offended if you called me a broad. Oh, if it was somebody I didn't know. And was like,
this is my old lady over
that
here.
That broad over there. I might be like, where are you from? But
okay.
Yeah.
I want to apologize for episode 37.
What happened?
The quality was just dismal.
Was that where I sat in the chair by the Christmas tree?
Yeah, it was dismal. It was probably still better than our first one. It was not good. So if you watch that, tell you what, you write me a letter, get your money back.
Nice.
Money back guarantee.
Oh, that's sweet.
This one may suck too, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Only time will tell. Yeah. So I like to play a little game.
Okay. I like how you have plans this time.
I do have plans.
Good.
Because I want to make up for the pile of crap that last week was.
Yeah, I was kind of free form.
Which is okay sometimes, but, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
But for all our listeners, we need something quality.
Quality. So, you know, I am a fan of reading.
Yes.
And I'm a fan of death metal music.
Yes.
So this game we're going to play.
Okay.
Are these lines from a book?
Okay.
Or are they lyrics from a song?
Oh. Okay.
The first one.
I thought you were doing this with like classic literature.
These are all books that there's no oddball books in here. These are all regular books that everybody's heard of and a lot of people have read. And they're very popular.
Oh, okay. Okay. So not like some weird sci-fi thing.
No, I mean, you can search for what you want if you find some weird book nobody's ever read.
Sure.
But these are books that I've read. I've read all these, actually.
Okay. As a librarian, I hope I do well on this.
Okay. The first one. And you get 10 points for each one you get right. And we take away 10 points for ones you get wrong. But at the end... No, I'm kidding. There's no points.
Okay. No points.
I tried to make meatloaf out of the girl, but it becomes too frustrating a task. I tried to make meatloaf out of the girl, but it becomes too frustrating a task.
A book.
Touche. It is a book. Bonus points if you can tell me what book. It's pretty popular. They made it into a movie as well.
American Psycho.
Yes.
Oh,
it is
I've never
Psycho.
read it, but my son has read it.
Ellis is the author.
My son says he's read it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. I can still remember that night in Paris, France, enslaved upon the darkness, that boiling acid bath.
That's death metal.
Yeah, the acid bath tipped you off, didn't it?
Yeah.
Acid bath isn't a phrase you're going to hear in a regular.
Yeah, and it almost rhymed.
Yeah, I'm trying to read my cadence where I'm not doing that. But bonus points if you get the band.
The Dying Fetus.
Yes.
Was it?
Yes. Only because you know I'm a fan.
That was a wild card. Okay.
Can you name the song? Nope.
Acid Bath Woman.
Bathe in Entrails.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you were close.
Ugh.
Here's the next one.
Okay.
My art, the body, gutted and stripped of its vertebrae, like clay in my hands, now ready for resculpture.
Death metal.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you name the band?
Cannibal Corpse. I just guess that.
Cattle Decapitation.
Cattle Decapitation.
And the name of the song is Reduced to Paste.
Gross.
Classic. Here we go. Are you ready? Number 3. Actually, that's number 4. On the mattress lay a man with his legs gone to the hip, and the stumps of them blackened and burnt.
That is a book.
Yes, it is a book.
Okay.
What's the book, if you know? I've read it. I read it a couple years ago. I did not care much for it, but it seemed kind of...
I don't know. Is it Fahrenheit 451?
The Road.
The Road. Jack Kerouac?
On the Road.
Oh, On the Road. No, I've never read either of those.
Okay.
The Road.
McCarthy. Cormac McCarthy.
Oh, okay. I've heard of him.
E. I have them in letters. So
okay.
E.
E.
It was the smell of something for which he had no name. The small of it, crouched and lurking and ready to spring. A creature which would eat anything, but was especially hungry for boy meat.
Ooh, is that a book?
Are you asking me?
I think it's a book.
It's a book. What book is it?
I don't know. He wants boy meat.
Boy meat probably tipped you off.
That the musical from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I have no idea.
That's Boy's Hole. Boy's Soul.
Boy's Soul.
It's It by Stephen King.
Oh, It. Oh, he wanted boy meat.
Yes.
Ugh. I have that book in my library.
Excellent. Here we go. The involuntary motor excitement, foul breath, furred tongue, the wasting away of the frame, the distended stomach, the irritations of the skin and mucous membrane.
Well, it's not a full sentence. It's a phrase. So I'm going to say lyrics from death metal.
Wrong.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot of semicolons here. It's from
Okay.
The Exorcist
Oh, okay.
by Black.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Okay. here
It
we go.
wasn't a full sentence. That's what I felt like that is describing something in a book, but it wasn't a sentence. So that's what did it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Still on? Okay. No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
A book?
Yes. What book?
Gosh, 1984.
No.
I don't know.
The Hellbound Heart by Clive Barker.
I've never even heard of that.
The Hellraiser movies were built or made around this book.
Okay. Clive. Old Clive wrote that.
Saving the most edible morsels, the weak ones scatter. With bloody weapon in hand, I tear through the limbs.
That is death metal.
Touche. Bonus if you get the band.
I don't know if I
But,
Creature of Exile.
That's Massey's band.
I know.
It's a local band. Suffocation.
Okay.
Suffocation.
Oh,
Who's been around?
for a long time.
32 years at least.
Okay, Suffocation members, if you're watching this, your music is horrible and I've never heard of you.
I think they're great. There you go. Very nice. Oh,
But you might be nice people. Who's that man that's always posted online that's like called Meat Grinder or something?
Corpse Grinder?
Corpse Grinder.
Yeah, George
What's
Fisher.
he in?
Cannibal Corpse.
Okay.
He's like a regular family.
Yeah, he's like pictures in front of the Christmas tree with his kids. I like
he
him.
lives in Tampa, so he'll find himself in Disney World sometimes. And
Nice.
you know,
It's nice to humanize.
his daughter turned 16. A couple
It's nice to humanize these people so that I don't think that they're just like messed up. But a lot of those guys are messed up.
Probably no more than
Yeah.
anybody else.
No, more than others.
No,
They're damaged.
No, they're not.
I mean, we're all damaged.
Not me.
Yeah, but like, I don't know that writing lyrics about like melting flesh and stuff like that, if that is a good outlet, I don't know. But like,
Well, the other outlet.
but like Stephen King writes some messed up stuff, and I'm not. Yeah, and like, you know,
normal dude. I guess as normal as anybody.
I was a high school English teacher, and
So there you go.
yeah.
All right. Very good. You only got one wrong. That was nice.
Okay.
I think it was my reading. I should have. I don't know. The way I read it, I should have.
No, I just feel like the lyrics generally were more.
I tried to find lyrics that didn't rhyme either.
Yeah, but they were more maybe immature. Maybe is the right
Oh,
word.
I'm sorry. You need more highbrow.
Well,
That's
no,
not-
like the books, the stuff from the books really made you like. I don't know. It was like well written and well thought out. Where I don't think the lyrics were as well thought out. Which maybe on that one I got wrong. I was thinking like that's really painting a picture for me, but it's not a sentence. So I was guessing, second guessing.
I wanted to use
myself.
some lyrics from my second favorite death metal band, Skinless, but this is a family show,
Gross.
so I couldn't go there.
Oh darn it!
Couldn't go there. We can do some things that are. What are some things that are pissing us off this week? Grinding our gears,
What's grinding my gears?
getting under our skin.
Well, when I was in this play, I had a zipper that would not zip. It had to be replaced. It was very frustrating.
Well, I can contain all that rage, Hulk.
Well, it's difficult when you're trying to get on stage and your costume will not zip up. And you're thinking, I'm going to have to go on stage with a safety pin where my skin is hanging out.
Oh,
and I have to keep my arm down so that the audience will not see the top of my Spanx and the side of my bra.
You're pretty far back, though, from the stage. I mean, I don't know.
When I'm standing on the front edge, it would have been...
You're still a good 15.
Anyway, the zipper worked. It was just frustrating. What's grinding my gears? I've been tired. No, I've been really tired this week.
Sounds like a complaint.
Well, what else is grinding my gears? I don't know. The house is dirty, and that's grinding my gears.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's... Although, I mean, the kitchen's not too bad. I mean, I got all my crap in it right now, but that'll be gone.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying not to get... I'll tell you what's grinding my gears. I got up at 7 a.m. this morning.
Ooh.
And I thought, I'm going to drink coffee. I'm up all by myself. I don't have to do anything. Eli's got to be at work at 11, but I've got, some time. I'm going to watch the final episode of White Lotus.
And did you?
No, because it doesn't... I just thought, like, today was the day. Like, on Hulu, if it's... a show that's released on Sunday, it's just at Sunday at 12:01, it's there. Well, this is HBO Max, so it doesn't air until 9 p.m.
Ooh, okay.
So I was like, I wanted to watch it this morning.
Okay. All right.
And I can watch it at 9 p.m., but I wanted to watch it at 7 a.m.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I drank coffee and watched Saturday Night Live instead. There was a very funny skit on Saturday Night Live. Can I talk about it? Anyway, Martin Short and Steve Martin hosted. They did a Scrooge skit, and it's where Scrooge is standing at his bedroom window talking to the kid, and he's like, "What day is it? Go down there and buy the biggest goose." And he throws a coin to the kid, and the coin like jabs in the kid's eye, and blood squirts out, and the kid's like, "I can't see out of my eye." And anyway, he keeps throwing coins out and blinding the kid, and then like the Ghost of Christmas Present shows up, and it's Steve Martin, and he's like, "No, you have to toss them carefully," and he's tossing a bunch, and one of them, it spooks a horse, and the horse kicks guy and knocks his head off, and then one of the coins hits Tiny Tim's crutch and knocks it away from him. He falls in the sewer. I mean, it's just really funny. And Scrooge is like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to get in trouble." And then the ghost is like, "No, nobody can see me. They just think you're insane." And it was funny.
Is this something Dickens would have been proud of?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know much about Charles Dickens. I've never read any Charles Dickens.
We clarified that in last week's crap show.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You said you had never read anything by Dickens.
Oh, well, I'm reiterating it.
What about David Copperfield?
No, I don't know anything. I don't even know.
What was that accent I was doing?
I don't know. I don't even know the plot of David Copperfield.
Well, he's a magician. And
no, he's not. Right?
No,
okay.
That's a Las Vegas guy.
Okay.
That's
okay.
David Copperfield. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
It was interesting at the play. I saw my old Spanish teacher.
Yes.
Mrs. Russell.
Uh-huh.
I have not seen her in 20 years, maybe. She said she remembers me, but the look in her eye tells me she didn't remember me.
Yes. Well, as a teacher of 22 years, I remember faces.
This would have been 33 years
Yeah,
ago.
I remember faces, but a lot of names I don't remember.
Yeah, I was probably 100 pounds lighter than too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't stand out. I wasn't like an awesome student, or I wasn't hilarious
sure.
in school.
Well, in Spanish, that's an elective. So, it's not like the English teacher that you had 3 years or, whatever.
Yeah. Very nice
I'm
lady.
sorry. Okay.
But she was nice. Very nice. I
Well,
helped her
it's good
find her
to see her.
seat. She couldn't.
Well, that's nice.
Her and this other lady she was with, I could have swore she was a substitute when I was in high school. She was about at the same age, and they were looking for their seats, but they were on the wrong side, so I took them to the other side. And I can't remember her name.
Were you ushering?
No, but when my Spanish teacher from high school needs help finding her seat,
You did it.
I'm going to help her find a
Look
seat.
at you. That is what Joey talked about in church today.
Church today. We had a good day at church.
Yeah.
Be the fruit. What's your fruit?
Yeah.
I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Guess we're going to have our second annual Pride lunch.
What was it?
Cookout.
Pride Potluck Picnic.
Pride Potluck
As we
Picnic.
said today. I did like the alliteration.
Yes. So that's what our church is doing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time.
I mean, yeah, I guess it'll be like in the summer, but they're planning it now.
Live music.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
I just made that part.
Okay.
Up.
You're
Live music
providing
from
it.
me.
Okay.
you know?
One-man band over here like Bert on Mary Poppins.
You know what I was thinking, though, for church is, you know, I could play guitar and get like a kick drum, you know, where I need it. And just sit there and then...
You could.
But then set the keyboard up for you, and you can, you know, play the low end. That would take care of the bass notes, and then just plink around up here.
That's interesting. That's interesting that you think I could do that on a piano.
Hey, YouTube. Learn it all on YouTube.
I guess I could.
Just something that I thought about while I was watching today. I was like, some live music. Really get people.
I'm not a pianist.
Get people jazzed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it at Save-A-Lot? What's up with that yellow barrier as you turn in? Why is it there? It's been there forever.
Like the big concrete thing? Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. I don't know where I'm supposed to drive in that parking lot.
Nobody does.
And then, like, as you're coming out, who has the right of way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a poor design. I don't know what it's about.
Fix it, Save-A-Lot.
Yeah, Save-A-Lot.
Save-A-Lot. Fix it.
Well, and does Save-A-Lot own that?
Probably not. And I'm sure that's somebody.
There's a tobacco place, and there's the Uppity Puppy.
That's where. Oh, Callie might hear you.
That's where Callie gets her hair did.
Done.
She gets her hair did.
She gets a hairdo when she gets it done. Dig it.
Okay.
I don't know.
She gets her nails trimmed. I bet they express her anal glands.
Oh. I was going to make some joke about when I got my haircut. That never happens, but Audrey cuts my hair. And I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Never had my anal glands expressed. Is it expressed?
I think so.
Okay. I mean, what do they... Nah, never mind. No, we don't have to go there.
I think that there's just...
Do they get in there and go...
I think it, like, squirts it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like popping a zit.
What?
I think so. And that's why, like, dogs that don't, like, they lick their butt a lot, or they scoot their butt across the carpet to kind of do it.
Really?
Yeah, but scooting the butt is also worms.
See,
or just itchy butt.
We not only want to entertain, we want to educate.
Inform.
As well.
But I haven't looked any of this up, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up later.
Yeah. But, like, Gabby.
But if I die, clear out my history because I don't want people thinking, what were you looking up?
But when you die, why would somebody be like, you know what, I want to know his search history? Who's going to do that other than me?
If you die, I'll be like, let's see what she was
I know, but you're not going to be like, everybody come over and let's look at Julie's search history. It's just going to be...
Okay, let it be said. Okay, when I die, bring up my search history at my funeral. And just let it be, just boom, here's what he was looking at.
But I thought you wanted me to get rid of it.
No, now I'm thinking 180.
Now you want it.
180. I want whatever I was looking at on the internet in the last year.
Like, thank you all for coming today. If you'll look at the screen.
Here's some websites he liked to frequent. All of them are legal.
He recently did a deep dive into canine anal glands.
More of a deep dive.
And
passing
death metal song lyrics.
In literature. Be like, man, he was well read. Look at all these books. Actually, if you get him on Goodreads, it'll tell you all the books I've read.
Okay.
Dozens. Hundreds.
Okay. Sorry. Yawny.
You got up at 7. I didn't have to.
I did. I got up early.
Yeah.
I don't really sleep in.
You don't?
Well, at 7 also, there are 2 dogs that are like, hey.
So you probably feel the same way.
Hey.
When you, like, if I go to bed on a weekend night the same time you do, I can tell you're like, I thought you were going to watch a movie or something. Because I know you want to grab the pillow and spread out and move your knee around. And then the opposite's true in the morning. When you get up, I'm like, oh, yeah, about time. Hope them dogs want to go out soon. And then I take over your spot. So,
well, maybe that dynamic will change when we get our king size bed.
Yeah, that will be nice. We can invite some people over.
Sure.
I don't know where I was going with that. Season's greetings.
They have to take the middle.
Yeah, I'm not taking the middle. It's crazy.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to like to sleep with my parents. Like, I would want to go sleep with mom and dad, and they would always make me take the middle. Well, unless I complained enough, and then mom took the middle. You know, dad never, ever, ever took the middle. But when I would take the middle, I hated it because they would both lay on their sides, like with their backs to me. and the pillow and the covers would be like, inches above my body because they would have the covers all pulled tight, and I was cold because like there was no cover touching me.
You had your own bed. You had options.
Yeah, I know. And they had a full-size bed. A full-size bed. Can you imagine?
I don't know. People were smaller back then.
No, I mean, I was, but mom and dad weren't.
Your mom's pretty small.
Okay, but mom and dad, still, 3 of us in a full-size bed, that's a lot. But I was scared. I liked to be in the middle because I was scared there was a skeleton under the bed trying to get me. It couldn't get me if I was in the middle.
How would a skeleton get you?
He would float up.
Float?
Yeah, he was a floating skeleton. He would float up on the side like, here I am.
Remember that scene in Poltergeist with the clown?
No, not really.
That was always a creepy scene. Very similar.
Yeah. I don't like Poltergeist a lot. Or when I saw it when I was like 20. I didn't like it a lot, so I don't remember
It's sad
a lot
knowing
of
that
details.
little girl's dead now, though, in real life.
Carol Ann.
Yeah.
And the woman that said Carol Ann, she's dead too.
Well, she was like 80 back then.
No, she wasn't.
This
Anyway.
house is clean.
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah, she was pretty old.
But Carol Ann, did she die tragically, like a car accident or something, or a disease?
Yeah, it was tragic, but it wasn't.
I'm sorry. I remember the mother brushing her hair.
Yes.
Sitting on the bed brushing her hair. I remember that.
They thought it was all done.
Oh, was that at the end? And it wasn't. Wasn't there a closet? Like the closet had something living in it, or
It was
something?
the doorway into the other realm.
Okay, and then there was a big tree out the window that did something.
A big old tree. I mean, it came in and attacked him at one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go. Poltergeist. Check it out. We don't want to give away any spoilers, for this
In case you haven't seen it.
36-year-old movie. We don't want to give anything away.
There's a scene where there's TV.
We're going to wrap this bad boy up.
Like the TV's fuzzy. Nobody will get that now.
That's true.
TV doesn't do that now.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for episode 38. Hopefully this one turned out better.
Yeah.
I haven't listened. So we're trying not to wear the headphones because
we look cooler this way.
we're professionals. We don't need headphones.
All right.
Professionals.
All right.
So, all right. You have a great
See you
week.
later. Bye.
Later, nerds.